At the Oracle of God Ministry Asaba venue of the service of songs in honor of the late Prince Sam Obi, Bishop Timothy Rabo harped on the need for Christians to focus attention on where they will spend eternity, bearing in mind that there is judgment after death. Bishop Irabo, who had ordained the late Sam Obi, said the deceased had lived his life, hence the living should use the occasion to reflect soberly on their purpose in life and where they will spend eternity.
Heaven is the joy, and fire is the joy. Where he's facing right now is only God that had the final say. It is what he did here on earth that will determine where he's going to spend eternity. Not the position you occupy, not the name he bears. It is the work. The Bible says it is your work that will determine where you will spend eternity.
The event featured song ministration by the choir, tributes, and a simulation of the deceased.
He was a man of the people. He knew it in his guts. When his people needed something, his meed of human kindness is phenomenal. Above all, he was a leader of men.
He was a great evangelist. In the last few months of his life, he dedicated himself trekking along the streets of Asaba, ministering to people, and he said the salvation of their soul was of utmost importance to him.
Aged 59, the late Prince Sam Obi was also the General Overseer of the Oracle of God Ministries International (OGM) and former Speaker of the Delta State House of Assembly. At the Emmanuel the Saviour Catholic Church, Asaba, where a service of songs in honor of the late Mrs. Tuwero Tuama was held, the parish priest, Reverend Father Charles Okeke, said death is inevitable and Christians ought to prepare for it. Reverend Father Okeke said every man, irrespective of wealth, connection, or status, would face judgment that will lead to heaven or hell after life on earth, emphasizing that such judgments cannot be influenced.
Our dear mother, our sister, a woman who was so much committed towards her Christian faith, and of course, she supported the husband towards realizing the permanent place for the people of God to worship God always. Here, Emmanuel the Savior. It's only someone who has this mindset of the end that can easily sacrifice the Lord towards the worship of God.
It is an expression of the faith we have in our Lord Jesus Christ that we have all gathered this evening to begin to and indeed to continue to pray for the eternal repose of the soul of our mother, our sister, Dr. Mrs. Mary Tuwero Tuama. Our collective prayer today is that God will give her the place of rest in His kingdom through Christ our Lord.
Aged 65, the late Mrs. Tuwero Tuama died after a brief illness. She is survived by her husband, the immediate past Deputy Governor of the state, Professor Amos Tuama, son, and children. Eunice Meyazia reporting.